not come close to completing a pass. And you saw Graham Peterson throw his arms up in the air as if, what the heck's going on?
We'll have to check at halftime as well to see Graham Peterson replacing Carpenter, whether it's a Carpenter shaken up, just not able to punt, or what the decision was on that one. Graham with another good kick. Ball bounces off a face mask, and a lucky hop there for the Saxons as Clint Morton picks it up. The man who ran a 98-yard kickoff return back is going to bring this one down inside the 10-yard line before he's dropped. Gores and Schmidt make the tackle for the Bullpups, and the Saxons are bouncing all over the field right now.
And they are fired up. Look at their sideline. Up 7-0, ball on the 6-yard line. Sometimes mistakes set up the biggest of plays, Todd, and that I think dropping the football maybe stunned the Gonzaga punt coverage team coming down. Morton bobbled the ball, recovered it, then picked his hole and burst up that left sideline.
So the Saxons with a chance to take a 2-touchdown lead here. First and goal situation at the 6. Hainan inside the 5 before he stood up. Jason Solomon, Shawn Stillian on the stop for the Bullpups.
Well, this will be a true test of the Ferris running game in close right here, Todd. They were scored from 24 yards out, but sometimes you get inside the 10-yard line, and that yardage comes at a higher price.
Damon Evans checks into the lineup for the Saxons. He'll be split to the top of your screen as Ferris comes out on 2nd and goal into the 4 wide receiver set once again. Lean. Clancy Welsh there. Will they rule Lean down? They will rule him down. No fumble. Welsh making the stop, and we'll take another look.
This is the same play that popped for 24 yards in the touchdown, Todd. Nice fake dive to Hainan. Again, you'll see he carries it out well. Let's see if he's down. Yeah, the knee went down before the ball popped out.
So 3rd and goal for the Saxons here. Bullpups got burnt for a touchdown on a veer option, of course, a week ago, although it was a pitch, not a quarterback keeper, but the option game posing him some problems. Lean follows behind his running back, will be stopped short on 3rd and goal. Denny Hansen leading the way for the Bullpups along with Solomon. We'll have to see what Pat Pfeifer elects to do here. Will he take the points? Birdtail had started to trot out and is now back on the sideline.
He may take a timeout in this situation and talk it over.
Nope. They're going to send Backlund out with the play, and Lean will now call timeout. Saxons all race to the officials, and Pat Pfeifer, tough decision to make there. Do you try to go ahead and take a 2-touchdown lead, or you at least get 3 out of this good field position?
Because everything they've done so far, Todd, has worked. Everything has gone right. He couldn't have written a better script for the start of this game for the Ferris Saxons. And right now, you take a chance, because if you don't make it 4th and 1, momentum turns over to Gonzaga Prep, and the defense has to come back on the field. Granted, G Prep has to go 99 yards, though.
Well, a big game here and a big game at Martin Stadium tomorrow. The 1988 Apple Cup, the Huskies and the Cougars. Teams have split the last 6 games, and all the action starts tomorrow at 3:30. I'll be down there in Pullman to help provide the coverage for you. It's only on your sports station for the Inland Northwest, Fox 28, KAYU.
Cougars play tomorrow?
Let me check. I'll get back to you on that.
I haven't heard much about that.
Sure. No. Nobody's really interested in it around the state much at all. You know, the other thing, too, Rich, is that if the Saxons go for it and don't make it, their defense, which has twice stopped Prep on 3 and out, has them bottled up in their own goal line area. So either way, it's not that bad a decision for Pat Pfeifer to have to make early in the ball game. And remember, the Saxons have not attempted a pass yet. Late substitution, Wargo comes in at the right offensive tackle and throws his man out. Hainan is short. They did not attempt anything deceiving at all. Straight dive into the line. Welsh there, Stillian there. Denny Hansen there, Shad Blair there. Bullpups hold, but they'll have the ball inside their own 1-yard line. Still in search of their first down of the game.
Surprised, Todd, that out of those 4 plays inside the 10-yard line, only once did they try to go outside on the option with Lean. All the other 3 were right up the middle.
Tried to stretch him out again with the multiple receivers, and nothing doing for the interior line. Clock continuing to run now as we head down to the 3-minute mark in the first quarter here at Albee Stadium. He joined us late. Ferris leads Prep 7-0 after going 57 yards on their initial possession following a Prep punt. Peterson will throw from his end zone to Carpenter. Ball pops loose. Went out of bounds, so they'll have to stop the clock. They gave the motion to continue, and we'll take a look at it.
Clock continuing to run. Well, you're looking for a run in here. They got 99 yards to go, but they go upstairs quickly to Carpenter. That's a play, Todd, that sometimes can go for a big gain down there. You get your tight end out. Usually a linebacker's on the coverage. He's thinking run. Carpenter, the big man, 6'4", 215 pounds.
Carpenter with his 31st reception of the season. He has 8 touchdowns. He's just short of the first down. This is Branson. He'll get the first down out over the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Larry Gonzalez coming up from the defensive backfield to help make the stop for the Saxons. First time we've called his number tonight. Jason Calhoun also there. Gonzalez at the free safety spot. Did play some wide receiver last week. 3 catches for 33 yards.
It's the first time you've called his name. It's the first time you've had to, because that's the first big hole that the GPrep offensive line has been able to open up.
Good point. First down for the Bullpups at their own 17. You see the clock. So we hit the 2-minute mark now. Peterson for Carpenter, overthrows him. Gonzalez and Baggett there in coverage.
Peterson looks rushed, Todd, and I haven't seen him look this way all season. He looks like he's in a hurry to get things done. Their offense does not seem in sync. You run that wishbone and you run all those play-action passes. That's an offense that is based on timing, and right now the timing is off.
Valley to the bottom of your screen on 2nd and 10. Byrd. John Byrd will be stacked up short of the 20, and again gang tackling. The Saxons have really been there swarming on just about every play. Damon Evans on the stop along with Baggett as the secondary comes up in a hurry. Defensive line also doing its job for the Bullpups. For the Saxons, rather, excuse me.
That's a tackle's dream. Jody Schmutz got to pull that time. He came up from the top of your screen, came down, picked off a linebacker, 240 pounds. Linemen like to do that. They have to go straight ahead so many times. They like to get out there and pull and get their numbers on TV and take a running start at those linebackers.
We'll do that a lot with Schnug. Very effective last week. 3rd and 8 for the Bullpups. Byrd in motion. Peterson with lots of time throwing sidearm for Valley, incomplete. A little bit of confusion between the receivers there as John Byrd and Valley kind of crossed up one another on their patterns. Coverage for Ferris by Bruce Backlund along with cornerback Brandon Clark, and for the 3rd time the Bullpups will punt.
I think the pattern had already completed itself, Todd, and they were just trying to work their way open as Peterson scrambled to the left side. He gave it a heave-ho, and that just overthrew it just a little bit. That might have gone for quite a bit of yardage.
Good call on the rollout to give him some extra time that time, but Graham will be forced to punt once again. Baggett signaling for a fair catch, takes it at his own 47-yard line, and the Saxons will have excellent field position once again. 56 seconds to play in the first quarter at Albee Stadium. Ferris leads it 7-0. The team's going on first down and not taking a break. Saxons carrying the ball, and you see Morton coming back to look at it.
3 possessions for Ferris, Todd, and they've started all 3 right around that midfield stripe. And that is the work of their defense, getting the field position advantage. We talked about that at the outset of the broadcast. Field position so important for Ferris. If they, you lose 41-0 to a team, and especially a team as imposing like GPrep, a lot of people talk, they just want to stay in the game early. Well, field position has not only allowed them to stay in the football game, it has allowed them to get up 7-0. They could have been up a little more than that, but they went for it on 4th and short and were stopped right at the goal line.
Morton with a gain of 10 in the first down at the Prep 43. Morton stopped in a hurry. Denny Hansen on the stop along with Mark Russell. Solomon assisting. The inside backers floating there in a hurry, but the Bullpups tied that one up. A reminder that the winner of tonight's game will take on the winner of the Ingram Mountain View game. That's going on at Memorial Stadium in Seattle and is being pushed back now to an 8:30 start. They're having a triple header over there, and some of the other games holding that one up. And, of course, you'll be able to see that game next week here on Fox